everybody, Casey with One Sweet World Images, and I often get a lot of questions as to should I go see my photographer in their place of work and see their examples, or because we're in this very digital world, should I just be purchasing everything off of line? Or should I be taking my high quality CD that my photographer has given me, and should I go to a different lab? What is the difference and why should I do A, B, and C? So stay tuned and I'm going to teach you what you need to know. Should you visit your photographer's gallery? Yes, visit the gallery. First of all, you want to know what their style is. Is it your style? Yes, you can look at their portfolio online, but in their office or in their gallery or in their space, they may have a very different thing happening, and you want to make sure that that is something that you want to be with. So for instance, I'm going to give you a little tour of my gallery. So welcome to One Sweet World Images. As you can see, at first we have lots of photos on the wall. We have lots of different types of photos so that I can show my clients the difference in things that I have. And then we have our bridal wall over here, and it's just pretty and it's sweet. And then sweet little couch to invite people into, and a table for our wine glasses because those are very important. And then over here they can see my working space. So I have my wine cooler over there, which is the most important with brides. And then my desk and my computer. And then I have a corner that tells you a little bit about me. I'm a little bit of a scrapbooker. I love scrapbooking. So I have my scrapbooking things out, and some pictures of my family, some of my favorite pictures or things that friends have given me. And then it also gives you a chance to see the displays in their offices too. Like for instance, this one I have been published in The Knot, and I have other publications that I'm still getting framed. I need to get on that. You can see how things are displayed. You can see the neatness of your photographer and the clean lines that I like. I'm a clean line girl. I like to have everything very organized and very well put together, but that's not every photographer, and that might not be your style. I'm crazy atypical, so that is my style, but you might want to know that about me if I'm going to be at your wedding. Next question. Do I pick a photographer based on the fact that they're giving me a high quality CD, or do I pick a photographer based on the fact that they are awesome, they understand the art concept that I'm going for, and they understand me? I'm gonna have to go ahead and say you're gonna want a photographer who is all about you. There are many amateur photographers that are giving their high quality CDs away at very low prices, and that happens a lot. And I'm not saying I haven't done it before. I did it when I was starting out, but here's what you need to know about those high quality CDs. They may not know Photoshop that well, or they may be giving them to you at a lower resolution, not even realizing that it's not a high quality CD. So before you choose a photographer based on a high quality DVD and a low quality DVD and whether or not they will give them to you, you need to pick a type of style and then narrow it down from there. So that's something you're gonna need to check with your photographer. And if it's so important to you to have a high quality CD, then that's something that you need to check with them in advance and see what their policy is and see whether or not you have copying rights. Because at the end of the day, the photographer is the artist and the art is theirs. It is not yours until you've bought it. Now here's the deal. You have your high quality images, and now what do you do with them? Where do you have them printed? Well, here is the tricky part. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that we photographers know that the normal person doesn't know. Labs change the color of the photo. So the only way that I can guarantee you that you are gonna get the color quality that you deserve is to go through your photographer. Because we have things printed, we look at them, we study them, we make sure it's the right color quality before it goes into your hands, and it is at the resolution that we have done it. Now, if you go to Walmart or CVS, There might be a tint of green that's going to change that color of your picture, and you're going to think, oh, this photographer did something to my picture so that I couldn't get it. No, that is not the situation. It is simply that you're using a lab that is not got the right color quality for what your photographer has done. So if you want art to look like the art that it's supposed to be, go through your photographer. Go check out their space and make sure you like the quality of pictures that they have. I find that so many clients come here and they come and they see the photos, or they touch my metal prints, or they see that my canvases have feet on the back so that it doesn't slide on your wall, and it makes a huge difference. Plus, when they're looking at the picture on their computer, it is identical to my wall. Why? Because I have chosen labs for my canvases is different from my metal prints, from my metallic prints, from my matte prints, and guess what? I know what all these prints mean. So talk to your photographer. Okay, so are you ready? Bonus tip. Here it is. Here is what I would want, and my families that have done this with me have seen over the years the difference. Make a relationship with your photographer. When you're jumping from photographer to photographer to photographer, nobody can get to know you. You want somebody that understands what you want, what you like, what you need, and you also want somebody who, when you're in a pickle, is gonna have your back because you already have that relationship. I am very fortunate, and I taught high school for 10 years before I decided to stay home with my twin family. So my twins are now 3.5 years old, but my photography company has kind of been built on the basis of my beautiful and awesome high school students. So I've been very lucky, but I loved them when I taught them in high school, and then I got to see them graduate and I took their senior pictures. And then I got to see them graduate from college and get those pictures. And then some of them, I've even had the honor of being their wedding photographer. And it is so important to me, and those relationships are so valued. So now that they're getting their own families, I'm now photographing their families, and I'm still part of their life, and I still get to see their journey, and not just stalking them on Facebook, even though I do stalk all of you on Facebook. But I get to be part of that. So bonus tip for you, if you have a photographer you love, grab a hold of them, get your dates in that you need before everybody else, because I always go to my clients first, so I'm pretty sure everybody else is doing that too. So make a friend, make a family member of a photographer near you, and make sure you see their gallery, and make sure that you are checking the quality before you are checking the quantity. Have a great day. This has been Tip Tuesday, and we'll see you soon. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Really? Really? We're videoing. What are you doing? You don't know if they have a cat. You don't know any. No, I'm just kidding.